I literally cried for an hour on Friday because I thought I failed my driver's test just to end up passing. I haven't posted for a whole week. I know I've been sick. You can still kind of hear it a little bit, but Friday was finally the day of my road test. I was extremely nervous the whole time. Anyway, it's time to take the test. My examiner comes in and he wastes no time. He's like, whenever you feel it's safe, you can go. So I signal, I do my dramatic little checks. I press on the gas and the car is not moving. And I was genuinely so confused for like 3 seconds, and then I looked down and I peeped that I'm still in park. And then on top of that, my nervous self is going to tell my examiner, oh my goodness, ignore that. And when I pull off, I'm just thinking in my head, like, why would I say that? Why am I talking to him like he's my homie? It was very awkward after that. He did not smile, not once. But my test actually went really well. Like, I drove perfectly. My parallel parking was perfect. Everything was superb until the last right turn going back to the start of the test site. By this point, I was behind another student and there was a stop sign. So they stopped and then they went and then I stopped and then I went. But I didn't roll up as far as the other student did because they kind of rolled up pretty far. And I didn't want to give them no excuse to be like, oh, you stopped after the stop sign. So I stopped early, but I did stop for myself. I don't know if the stop wasn't long enough for him. That's what my dad was saying, because my dad could see me. We were at the start of the test again. But my dad did say that he saw me stop. But somehow, some way, my examiner says that he did not see me stop. He was like, oh, you didn't stop at the stop sign. You're supposed to stop for yourself. You're supposed to stop again. And I'd say like, oh, I did. And he's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, all right. We're not gonna argue. Now at this point the exam is over and I'm here thinking that I auto-failed because he really truly believes in his heart of hearts that I did not stop. I'm just thinking like if he fails me for the last turn after doing literally everything perfectly, I will have no choice but to be a bad person to everyone I encounter for like the next 3 weeks. So my dad comes into the car, I hop over into the passenger seat. I'm like, you're driving, I'm irritated. And like I said, I'm thinking that I auto-failed, so I start crying. Mind you, I absolutely hate crying in front of people. Out of literally all of my friends, the only people who have seen me cry are the friends that I still have from middle and elementary school. None of my high school friends have ever seen me cry. None of my college friends have ever seen me cry. If I truly deserved to fail, I would not have been crying. But one, I didn't. Two, my parents drove all the way up here in the middle of their week so that I can use my mom's car for the exam. So I would have felt horrible if I made them come up here and then I took the test and I failed over nothing. They said I wasn't getting my result until 6 p.m. I did not care. Every 10 minutes I was checking that site. And you know what? I'm glad I did because my result was out at 3. And I found out that I passed in the middle of Walmart. A whole lot of headache for no reason, but it was worth it. And then on Monday I bought my first car. But we are finished. Deuces, deuces, and deuces.